Hi there, I'm Adam with Bee Kept, and I'm here with the Rickstrude family. This is the swarm trap that I built. It's got 5 deep frames. These are called Langstroth, named after the guy who designed them. And this is the main frame that we are really excited about because it's already got capped honey and it's got nectar on it. And it's actually got a thing we call bee bread inside of here, which is pollen mixed with nectar and fermented. And we got the rest of the box filled with 4 other frames. And then we've got lemongrass oil. These are lures that mimic the pheromone that bees put off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this swarm trap up in the tree. It's about 10 feet off the ground, and strap it to the tree, and we're gonna catch bees right here in Spring Hill, Tennessee, Middle Tennessee. And at the end of the day, well, at the end of October, we'll be able to get the Rickstrude family some honey for participating in this little program that I'm running. This is called a foundationless frame, and it's got what's called a starter strip right here. And what the bees will do is when they get in here, they'll first start working on this frame, which they're gonna be super excited about because the queen's gonna start laying eggs in here immediately. And then they'll start drawing this comb out naturally, and they'll draw it all the way down here to the bottom, natural comb. And the wire is in there to give it some support so that when the beekeeper gets in here and pulls it out and turns it sideways to look at it, the honeycomb doesn't fall out on a hot summer day. The wire will give it some stability. The bees are looking for a good sized container for all the bees that are coming. So what'll happen is here in the next month or so, you guys will come out here one day, you'll be playing out here, and you'll look up and you'll see a whole bunch of bees flying around this box. And it's called a scout party, and they're scouts. And what they'll be doing is they'll be surveying the box, meaning they'll be running around here, they'll be flying up here, they'll be checking all these cracks and crevices, they'll especially be around the entrance. And what they're doing is they're trying to see if it's a safe, good place to bring their queen. Because the queen is somewhere out there getting ready to come here. She's getting ready to swarm, and their job is to go find her a safe place and a good place to land. So when they show up here, well, first of all, they're gonna smell the pheromone or the lemongrass oil. When they get here, they're gonna think, oh, bees have lived here before, so it must be a safe place. And then they're gonna come in and survey it and make sure that it's safe, that there's no pests in there, that there's no sharp edges, make sure that it's gonna be a good home for them. When the bees make honey, they take nectar, which is in liquid form. It's basically liquid sugar that they're able to get out of the flowers, and they store it in the cells, and that's the shiny stuff that you see in there is nectar. I don't know if you can see that with the camera, but that's nectar. And what they have to do is they take that nectar, which is basically sugar water, and they dehydrate it by fanning their wings and by running air through this hive. And so what they're doing is they're turning it into honey. And once it becomes honey, which is right here in the corner, once it's a thick honey, substance, then they cap it. They put a wax cap over it, and it's like their savings account. So this is to save for a rainy day when they run out of food in here. They're gonna come up to these capped honeys and rip them off and eat the honey out of them. And so what we do as beekeepers is we come, and if there's excess honey, we figure out how much honey they need for the winter. And if we find that there's more than enough honey, then we're gonna get the honey out and take it out and extract it out of the frames and make peanut butter and honey sandwiches and put honey in our coffee and honey in our tea and make elderberry syrup so that we can get through the next flu season, and because we love honey. And then we keep the bees in a nice safe box so that they're safe and they don't have raccoons getting into them or skunks or anything like that. And so we give to the bees and they give back to us. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
I don't really want to beat these frames around. I've climbed a couple of trees in my day. I've fallen off of a ladder too.
I hope the ladder doesn't fall.
Okay, I think I can do it. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that strap off of there. I may just grab another strap. We are gonna catch some honeybees. Guaranteed.
Emma, honeybees, they
Can't guarantee anything with bugs, but I'm pretty much guaranteeing it. 12, 2 feet long. We're gonna put it underneath. Well, I'm probably gonna try it on the back side of the box and see if we can get this thing leveled up. And that way the bees can build the comb nice and straight. We really want that comb built straight right off the bat because they're going to be using that for their brood comb and laying eggs in it, the queen. And so when we pull the swarm trap down full of bees, we want everything to be just right so that we can just drop it right in the box down at the base of this tree, and the bees can just set sail and get to work. That's it. Hi there, Adam with Bee Kept here at the Rick Street residence. And we just set up a swarm trap right up there. We are waiting right now. It's March, what is it, 8th, I think? This is right at the beginning of swarm season. Swarm season is really gonna kick off in the next couple weeks, and we're gonna catch a huge swarm in that trap right there here in Spring Hill, Tennessee. And once we do, I'll be coming back here to set up a horizontal hive at the base of this tree. We'll move Mama and all of our worker bees down into this horizontal hive. And the Rickstrew family is going to get to watch bees for the whole rest of the summer, having them pollinate all the flowers around their yard, and hopefully they're going to be nice, gentle bees. And then in the fall, we're hopefully going to be able to collect some honey from these bees and have honey in time for Christmas. So Adam Martin with Bee Kept.